starts now.
Hi everyone, I'm First Alert meteorologist Lauren Linehan. Welcome to First Alert Weather Extra. I'm filling in for Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt this evening. This is our all digital, all streaming exclusive show that we do that's all about weather for the next 30 minutes instead of every 6 minutes. So changing it up a little bit here for the last half hour. And as you joining us, if you're joining us, normally if you are looking at us through the WBRC First Alert Weather app, you can also find us on the website, WBRC website, or your favorite streaming device, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, etc. So always here to give you that little something extra when it comes to the forecast. And the forecast today certainly hasn't been very spring-like. I don't know about y'all, but it certainly warrants #SweatherWeather for your Friday. So as we look at our satellite across the U.S. right now, you can see in the eastern half of the U.S. that we have a lot of cloud cover around. This is all due to an upper level area of low pressure, as the name suggests, in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So this is sitting to the north of us, and it's just kind of spinning with reckless abandon almost. And what you're seeing when you have low pressure is counterclockwise circulation. So we've got this colder air that's been descending down to the southeast from Canada, and what that is doing is bringing in that reinforcing shot of cool air, but also making it kind of cloudy today and bringing in a low rain chance for the evening. But certainly with that cloud cover around during the heat of the day, temperatures have been on the chilly side for your Friday. Even in the afternoon, really struggled to warm up. Just compared to this time yesterday, temperatures running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. Now, as we look at our First Alert AccuTrack, we have been seeing a couple little light rain showers making their way in from the northwest and pushing to the southeast, kind of riding right along and south of the I-22 corridor. So getting a better view of that here, it's not just approaching the Birmingham area, Alabaster, Hoover, up towards Springville, but as we look across East Alabama, could be seeing a few sprinkles closer to Roanoke and Ashland, even up towards Jacksonville State as well. So don't be surprised if you see a stray sprinkle this evening. As far as who has the first alert for seeing rain next, you can see it right wedged between I-22 and I-20, but as this pushes to the southeast, we'll be headed towards Birmingham, Hoover, Alabaster, Calera, Columbiana, Childersburg, Harpersville. A first alert for some rain arriving over the next hour or so. And also, of course, it's been on the windy side as we look at those wind gusts across our area. 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts. We've seen winds in excess of 30 miles per hour at some points today. So with that upper level low off to our northwest, that's bringing that northwest flow in and keeping it breezy. So if you're going out this evening, I would definitely bundle up. And of course tonight, Barons baseball is kicking off against the Trash Pandas. I love those names. As we go into the evening, right now a lot of us are still in the 50s, but keep in mind, not only is it chilly outside, not only is it windy, but you got that low rain chance. So could see some sprinkles at the game, starting off in the 50s, and then by the middle of the game, likely in the 40s towards the end. Even though it's going to be in the 40s, winds are still going to be blowing, so it could actually feel like the 30s by then. So bundle up, and maybe not a bad idea to have the rain gear. Maybe that little warm winter parka would be a great idea. And when you go home tonight, cover up your plants. We do have a frost advisory in effect across north and central Alabama, and these spots temperatures are likely to fall into the 30s, and this is in effect from 1 to 8 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure you cover up those plants, bring them in if they're a little bit more sensitive, because look at these temperatures. They're not playing around. Low to mid 30s. Now, if you do have to get up early in the morning, good luck with that. I will certainly be sleeping in. But if you're going to be going to the Red Shoe Run at the Ronald McDonald House for the Rockin' 5K, look what's going to happen. We'll have some more sunshine around. There's still likely probably going to be a couple of lingering clouds, but it is going to be chilly with those temperatures in the 30s. So a cold start to the day. So if you can't make the Barons baseball game tonight and you're going on Saturday, it'll improve a little bit, getting a little warmer tomorrow afternoon, still below average, but the game kicks off at 6:30 tomorrow night, once again against the Trash Pandas. So starting off with the opening pitch, temperatures likely in the 50s, still some sunshine, but getting into the 40s again tomorrow evening. By the end of the game, Still want to dress warmly, maybe not as brutal as tonight with those blustery winds. As we look at our first alert sky vision downtown from McWane Science Center, still very cloudy out there. So looking a little gloomy for your Friday evening. I would definitely bundle up if you're headed out. This is one of those evenings that's not going to be a bad idea to have the sweater on, scarf, what have you. I've been sitting here full transparency. The nose is running right now, so that colder air, and of course you already got the pollen around, just a recipe for disaster when it comes to the sinuses. So make sure that you are staying warm this evening. But as far as the weekend is concerned, maybe you're like, this isn't working for me. I got to get out of here. We're going to have that weekend forecast coming up for you in a bit. So let's look at what is coming up in First Alert Weather Extra. We got that beach forecast. I tell you, if I had the option, I would be hightailing down to the Gulf Coast right now. Also, your mountain forecast. If you don't mind the colder weather, higher elevations are the place to be. We'll look ahead to your forecast for next week and talk about our next big thing, that more unsettled weather pattern, and everyone's favorite, Mickey's Weather Kit, coming up after this break.
The next big thing gives you a heads up days ahead of the next big storm system. The next 24 gives you the most accurate and updated look at tomorrow. And the next 60 gives you a 60-minute advantage against Mother Nature. Knowing what's next, days, hours, or minutes away, this is why we First Alert.
When we declare First Alert Weather Day, it's all hands on deck. We're on your side and in your hand with the First Alert Weather app. While Wes and the rest of the team track changes moment to moment, the app keeps you prepared and safe with video and alerts for your neighborhood. And if the power goes out, no worries, you can stream us anywhere. It's easy and it's always on. Stay ahead of Alabama weather. Just scan and tap and have the First Alert Weather app. This is why we First Alert.
On Good Day Alabama, we treat severe weather with the highest priority. It's more than just meteorologists. Everyone plays a part. Having more reporters in more places takes you beyond the First Alert, showing you the impact that we see on radar. We're live in your neighborhood when you need us. On air, online, and on the app. That's the advantage of having the most reporters on your side. That's the advantage of Good Day Alabama.
Our lives revolve around planning for what's next, like the next ball game.
One hot dog with ketchup? It's the same with weather. That's why we're on your side with the next big thing, the next 60, and the next 24. Knowing what's next, days, hours, or minutes away.
This is why we First Alert. Who puts ketchup on a hot dog?
Getting live breaking news and local updates has never been easier. That's because we're on your side with the WBRC streaming app. Need updates between newscasts? You can catch up quick here. And when we're live on TV, we're live here too. Just search WBRC on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV. WBRC Fox 6 News is on your side.
Welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. I'm meteorologist Lauren Linehan, filling in for Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt on this chilly, rather gloomy, and straight up raw Friday evening. So we've been talking about the weather here that has been honestly a little crummy, but what I want to show you now is the forecast if you're going to the beach. And I want to start with the FOMO is so real right now. Our First Alert Sky Vision looking at Gulf Shores. It's hard to see because the sun is beginning to set down there, but they actually have a few clouds around, some high clouds, some of those puffy cumulus clouds. Nowhere near as cloudy as it has been here today, but we want to give you that beach forecast if you are thinking, I need to escape from this and get down to the Gulf Coast. Notice winds down there are a little on the gusty side, just like here, but it is certainly a little bit warmer. So temperatures right now are ranging from the upper 60s to low 70s. So along the Gulf Coast, stretching from Port St. Joe all the way over to Mobile, certainly an improvement. So if you're headed down just for the weekend, I know spring break is behind us for a lot of you, but just having a little weekend getaway around Gulf Shores, temperatures going to be topping out in the upper 60s, still going to be breezy with those west winds. And then for Orange Beach, checking in the upper 60s as well, mostly sunny skies. So it's going to be pretty nice wherever you are along the Gulf Coast this week, but temperatures are going to be a little on the cool side. So I would definitely bear that in mind. Also feeling the effects of that cooler air that we have been feeling here in Destin along the Emerald Coast. That beautiful green-blue water, still going to be pretty breezy, and near PCB, at least you're getting plenty of sunshine in the forecast. Now, for some reason, you are getting to go down for the next week. Still going to be plenty of sunshine over the weekend, but as we get later into the work week, notice down there as well, could see a chance of storms and a warming trend in the forecast. Temperatures getting back into the 70s. But if you are going to be headed down to the Gulf Coast, have that WBRC First Alert weather app with you wherever you're traveling, whether you're going this evening, whether it be around central Alabama, elsewhere, you can certainly have that app at the ready. And as we look along the Gulf Coast, you know, we were looking at the radar or at the sky cam, not much going on there. Notice that those clouds are kind of creeping their way a little farther southward, so I wouldn't be surprised to see an increase in cloud cover later tonight. Still, though, rather be there than here, let's be honest. And let's check in now with First Alert meteorologist Jill Gilardi, who has that mountain forecast where things have been a little bit more interesting than by the water.
Yeah, we were talking about how, like, where would we want to be? Because, I mean, there is snow happening up across the mountains, and though we love the beach, it's like, is this the last hurrah?
Right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see. And Joe's like, Joe.
Hey,
I
it
don't
sounds
Joe.
like it, you know, sometimes.
Okay, Jill's alter ego is apparently Joe, and Joe and I were talking.
Yeah.
Joe likes snow, Jill more up in the air, but Joe and Jill are our resident severe winter weather experts. Obviously, it's Friday, so I don't know. Should we go up to the mountains to see some snow, Jill? What is the 411 on that? Otherwise, I'll have to ask Joe.
Yeah, if only it was like a 30-minute drive, you know what I mean?
Only.
But yeah, if you're headed up there, you're going to be seeing some snow, that's for sure. When we take a look at the lapse on the radar, this is coming from High Top into northeast Alabama. We've seen at times the radar trying to figure out the precipitation type. There has been snow, and there's actually winter weather advisories right along the mountain range, and we have like Sevier County, for example, winter weather advisory. Then you hop over into Tennessee, there's even a winter storm warning, and some places could get, I mean, several inches of snow. So again, we're going to be watching that. Look at this scene, Lauren, look at this now.
Ooh,
They have seen some accumulation. I know it was wet pavement before, and now we have it's snow covered there. So obviously the travel isn't the best, but it is certainly a beautiful sight to see. So I'll take that for now, you know, get my little snow fix. But yeah, they're seeing some snow up across the mountains, and we expect that to continue into tomorrow. The future radar, again, it's hinting at the snow in the higher elevations. Not a ton happening tonight, but watch what happens later on tomorrow morning. Another bit of lift comes through with that upper level disturbance, and then we start to see a lot more snow happening in the mountains. Then you get those little popcorn showers in the valley locations. So, and in terms of how much snow they could get as we head into the weekend, some impressive amounts. It is going to be piling up. Now, we're talking about you have to get above 3,000 feet to start to get into that 1 to 4 inch range, and then about 6,000 feet to get into that, you know, 5 to 9 inch range. So we're talking way up there. So some beautiful white caps expected on the mountain range. And definitely, if you are up there, you have a beautiful photo you take, definitely submit it through the WBRC First Alert weather app, because we would like to see it too, live vicariously through you. So it may be cold enough. Look at that wintry mix. They finally changed the icon up there. So this is going to be for Gatlinburg. So again, you're at Gatlinburg. I know sometimes in that valley location, you could still see some snow, especially early on. And then we'll transition over to rain because those temperatures will warm up. And that's it. Then it's back to the spring, kind of summery feel. And then those storms we're watching for next Thursday. Something, Lauren, we're going to be talking much more about after the break as well.
Yeah, that's right, Jill. And I think let's go ahead and take the vote. What do we say? We say Gatlinburg or Destin?
I just went to Destin, so I'll say Gatlinburg.
Okay, and I will say Gatlinburg too. And we got to make sure we bring Joe with us as well.
Yeah.
Don't want to leave him out.
No, he'll be sad.
So yeah, if you're going to do a little snow chasing, go up to the southern Appalachians. In the meantime, closer to home, where it's a little bit more boring this evening, we will have a look at that forecast as we head into the weekend. And then Jill will take us beyond the 7-day coming up next.
Every morning on Good Day Alabama, we know the news that matters the most to you is the news that hits closest to home.
And we know that to tell the best story means going to where the story is. That's why having more reporters in more places is so essential.
Giving you more local stories that impact your family, your school, and your safety.
on air, online, and on the app. That's the advantage of having the most reporters on your side. That's the advantage of Good Day Alabama.
I hear from people all the time with questions about healthcare, their insurance, and the safety of certain treatments. I'm Morgan Hightower, and I investigate these stories because if I were being taken advantage of, or if my family couldn't get the help they needed, I would want to know how to take action. That's why WBRC Fox 6 News investigates. We're on your side, getting answers, keeping you informed and safe. Contact us when you need a team on your side.
Get pinpoint locations down to your street level on the First Alert Weather app. You can download by searching WBRC in your app store. That's accuracy you can plan on.
I hear from people all the time having problems with their landlord or worried about being ripped off by a bad business. I'm Josh Gann, and I investigate stories like these because if I had questions about protecting my finances or how to save more money, I would want the best advice available. That's why WBRC Fox 6 News investigates. We're on your side getting answers, keeping you informed and safe. Contact us when you need a team on your side.
Get First Alert weather and breaking news. Follow us on Twitter. Search at WBRC News.
Get First Alert weather and breaking news. Follow us on Facebook. Search at WBRC News.
Welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. I'm meteorologist Lauren Linehan checking in on this dreary Friday evening. Look at these wind gusts. We've still seen gusts in excess of 20-25 miles per hour this evening, but the deal is that as we go through the evening hours, finally going to be seeing that wind calming down a little bit. Not that you can see it, but feeling it calming down a little bit. Our First Alert Sky Vision is showing from Summerton. We've still got cloudy skies, and in Summerton, 48 degrees. That cloud cover just doesn't allow us to warm up much. And looking at our First Alert AccuTrack, we have seen a little bit of light rain trying to make its way down from the northwest and pushing southeast, getting closer towards that I-65 corridor. So from Jasper, Tuscaloosa, Utah, Birmingham, Columbiana, even up towards Pell City, seeing a few returns on the radar. There could be a little bit of light rain falling also towards Alexander City, Ashland. Not out of the question to see some sprinkles. So this is going to keep on pushing south and eastward. So if you live in Rockford, Clanton, Talladega, Anniston, First Alert for some sprinkles here over the next couple of hours. Now, as we look into the evening, once we get past the overnight hours, got to deal with the potential for some frost developing. A frost advisory across north and central Alabama as lows fall down into the 30s. Make sure you cover up your plants before you go to bed and that the pets are warm too. So low to mid 30s with that frost developing during the morning hours. If you're going to the UAB football spring game tomorrow afternoon, hey, here's the good news. It will have warmed up a little bit. Temperatures getting to the upper 50s, low 60s. Still a breeze around out of the west-northwest, but at least we'll see some more sunshine in the forecast and that rain chance on out of here. Now, still going to be chilly on Sunday morning, but by the time we get into Sunday afternoon, not only do we have more sunshine, but really warming up. Temperature surging into the 70s with a south wind in place, helping to keep us milder and setting the stage for a warming trend next week. But also next week, our next big thing is going to be a switch to a more unsettled weather pattern. Here we are next Monday. Notice a few showers back in the forecast. Not expecting anything in the way of severe weather concerns early next week. Just some showers here and there. But as we progress through the day on Wednesday, there's likely going to be a storm system approaching from the northwest that could be bringing us some heavier rain going into Wednesday night, early Thursday. This is when we'll have to watch for a low-end severe threat. Still several days out. Doesn't look overly promising at this time, but we're going to be keeping you updated as always. In the meantime, the thing we got to deal with this weekend, it's a little colder than we would like it to be in April. Looking at that 7-day forecast, some frost possible the next couple of mornings, but finally seeing some relief from the chilly air by Sunday. And the question is, with all those storms and the forecast next week, could we see any severe weather? But what about beyond the 7-day? What does the rest of April hold? I'm checking in now with our meteorologist Jill Gilardi, who's going to give us a look beyond that regular plain old 7-day day forecast.
Yeah, we're going to just go a little bit farther out than that. And what we've been watching is unfortunately, the Sunday, Easter Sunday time frame. So we're going to just kind of fast forward and show you what some of the data has been indicating. That, again, there could be some storms around. It's been fluctuating, of course, this far out. We just look for trends, a pattern, and it's been hinting at a system. So we know at least that much. We'll have to watch for Easter weekend. We don't know, if we're going to see much from it or any severe weather, but it's just we have our eyes around that time frame. And then after that system goes through, perhaps another one around the 19th, but that would put us on the cold side of it if that actually panned out. And then I don't really see any severe setups after that. Let's hope that maybe the pattern will start changing, but certainly all eyes on beyond the 7-day, and of course in the short term as well. We'll be watching Easter Sunday weekend, but in the meantime, we're going to be just dealing with those cold temperatures, Lauren.
Yeah, that is right, Jill. And as always going to be cold in our studio. So hopefully you guys will stay warm tonight. We'll have a final look at your weather and a check-in with Mickey's Weather Kit coming up after this break.
Getting live breaking news and local updates has never been easier. That's because we're on your side with the WBRC streaming app. Need updates between newscasts? You can catch up quick here. And when we're live on TV, we're live here too, giving you more ways to get caught up with everything happening where you live. Plus, exclusive videos from your First Alert weather team. It's easy to use and it's free. Just search WBRC on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV. WBRC Fox 6 News is on your side.
You've got enough to worry about every day. That's why the First Alert weather team is on your side, so you can plan with confidence and take the worry out of weather. With exclusive First Alert AccuTrack, we pinpoint storms before they arrive. And with Weather Every 6, you are always informed. Alabama's weather changes fast, but we're working even faster, updating and alerting you first. We know your plans are important. This is why we First Alert.
Every morning on Good Day Alabama, we're on your side, trying to get you where you're going safely. First Alert Traffic updates you on slowdowns and gives you alternate routes. Having more reporters covering the roads you drive on gives you even more info to help you know more about why it happened and when it will be cleared. On air, online, and on the app. That's the advantage of having the most reporters on your side. That's the advantage of Good Day Alabama.
I get calls and emails all the time from people wanting to know how cities, counties, and the state are spending their tax dollars. I'm Jennifer Horton, and I investigate how your tax dollars are being used because I don't want your money or mine wasted or fraudulently spent by politicians in power. That's why WBRC Fox 6 News investigates. We're on your side, following the paper trail, asking the tough questions, and giving you the facts. Contact us when you need a team on your side.
Welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. Before we wrap up, wanted to check in with everyone's favorite segment on Friday, Mickey's Weather Kit.
Well, it's Friday. I'm getting some help from a buddy here, Kobe Hutto. You having a good time?
Yes, sir.
Now, you were mentioning Disney World a while ago. Have you been there before?
Yes, sir.
Because he's going because his sister's graduating from 5th grade.
Sir.
What are you going to do when you graduate 5th grade? Do you know yet?
I want to go to the Orange Beach.
Orange Beach? He's a beach bum. That's what he is. You want to say hi to anybody that's watching you this morning?
Sure.
Who do you want to say hi to?
My teacher, Miss M.
Miss M?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she must have a last name that's hard to pronounce.
Yes, sir.
So you call her Miss M?
Yeah.
And your classmates, they're probably watching this morning.
Yeah.
What's your first grade, Miss M's class? Gardendale Elementary, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Woo! Okay, they're supposed to scream right there. And you got some cousins, right?
Sir.
Who are your cousins?
Loxley and Marley and Whitley and Presley and my Aunt Wendy and Uncle Trent.
Yeah, you want to say your family's name in here too?
Yeah.
Who's that? Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad and my sisters, Lily and Lexi.
And are they like the most beautiful sisters in the world? All right, well, good. That's not embarrassing at all. Hey, let's take a look at some of these temperatures out there, my man. What's the temperature in Clanton right now?
44.
Yeah, 44, 45. Columbiana's 44. What about Rockford right there? 46?
6.
Yeah, a little hard to see. All right, so we have temperature readings in the 40s, and looks like we're going to see some sunshine this morning, but we get into this afternoon, it looks like it's going to cloud up a little bit. Was it windy yesterday? Did you notice? Because it's going to be windy today, I believe, and our high today is right up here, way up there. What's the high this afternoon?
59.
59 degrees, increasing clouds, and a windy day. We're going to have winds coming at us probably around 20 miles per hour as we make it into this afternoon. Let me push this button right here. It brings up our extended forecast. And what could we see out there tonight going into tomorrow morning? What does that look like?
Frost.
Frost. But what about on Sunday? Sun comes back out. Temperature's warming up.
Sir.
About 75 degrees. What do we see on the horizon for next week?
Rain.
We got rain. Do you like rain?
No.
Do you know where to go if there's a tornado?
Downstairs.
Downstairs? You got a downstairs like a basement?
Yes, sir.
Now, what do? Do you cover your head or anything?
No, we'll just turn on the news.
Yeah, turn on the news.
and look at the
WBRC
weather.
Fox 6 is what you turn on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Am I putting words in your mouth? Yeah. Okay. That's an uncomfortable moment. Hey kids, if you want to do the weather with me, just tell your mom or dad. They sign you up online. I guess that's what your parents did. You got to be between the ages of 5 and 12 to enter. But you just go to WBRC.com. There's a drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner. You click that and either look for Good Day Alabama or Mickey's Weather Kids. And what you got in your pocket there? Is this right here?
Well, I gave it to my mom.
You did? He's got a gift certificate for $25 from AmSouth. It makes this possible. All right. Good job. AmFirst, excuse me. AmFirst. I said AmSouth, and I'm going to get slapped for that. Just kidding. I'll get in trouble. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
Thank you.
All right.
So many things I can say that aren't appropriate, but you know what? I am looking so forward to next week's Mickey's Weather Kid. I wish we could just make that a 30-minute show. I personally would much rather watch this than me giving the forecast. But we'll give you a final look at the forecast as we head towards the weekend. I know it's cold and chilly tonight. Now we do have that potential for some frost tomorrow morning, potentially even Sunday morning. Sunday morning, the winds are going to be even lighter. So if we can get colder, it's not out of the question that some frost would develop. Still a stray chance of a shower this evening, but it's as we get into next week that we begin to see it warming up a little bit. Temperatures going from the 70s on Monday, maybe getting back into the 80s on Tuesday and Wednesday, and of course getting a little warmer, getting a little bit more humid. That's setting the stage for some storms back in the forecast. I'm not seeing anything right now that screams severe weather outbreak by any means. Maybe just a few showers around on Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday and Thursday, that's when we'll watch for at least a couple strong storms in the mix. But as always, we'll keep you updated on the WBRC First Alert Weather app. And you can tune back in tonight at 9, 9:30, and 10 on the good old-fashioned television on WBRC Fox 6 News. I'm First Alert meteorologist Lauren Linehan. Thanks for joining us this evening. Have a safe and happy weekend.